A very good evening, viewers, and welcome back once again to this beautiful ground here in Abu Dhabi. We are in Tolerance Over, and we bring you UPro Ramadan Rumble 2025. Exciting game lined up. It's going to be CSS taking on Volcano. Well, just a short while ago, I was there in the middle with the two captains and the match referee for the all-important toss. It's toss time here once again, where we're all set for match number 13 of UPro Ramadan Rumble 2025. Well, expecting to have an absolute fascinating game. It's a high-octane game, and two very well-renowned sides are going to take on each other. Let me introduce you to two captains and the match referee. On my left is Ranjit Mani from CSS. On his left is Kamran Atta from Volcano Sports Academy. And on the extreme left is our esteemed match referee, Mr. Akbar Ali. Ranjit, you've got the coin. Please give a spin. Tails is the call.
It's a tail.
मुबारक हो कामरान, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट वाली टॉस जीत के क्या करना चाहेंगे?
हम लोग पहले बॉलिंग करेंगे।
बॉलिंग करने का यहाँ पे कोई खास मकसद हम देख रहे हैं, टीम्स बॉलिंग कर रहे हैं, रिस्ट्रिक्ट कर रहे हैं, आपकी क्या प्लानिंग है आज के मैच की?
हमारी कोशिश यही है कि पहले बॉलिंग करें, कम से कम टारगेट में इनको आउट किया जाए तो बाद में थोड़ा इजी हो जाएगा और माइंड में ये भी होगा कि पर ओवर कितना चाहिए तो उस हिसाब से खेलेंगे।
काफ़ी अच्छा सीजन जा रहा है आप लोग का ओवरऑल। आज बहुत बड़ा मैच है आप लोग के लिए, कोई प्रेशर?
नो 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 नथिंग, कोई प्रेशर नहीं।
चेंजेस प्लेइंग 11?
हाँ, 2 चेंज। शेहान की जगह इब्रार शेख है और अता की जगह इरशाद।
बेस्ट ऑफ लक, गिव अस अ गुड गेम। Ranjit unfortunately lost the toss. What was your plan?
Yeah, we want to bowl first because it's a crucial match. Do or die match, must win.
Yeah. And have you made any changes to your playing 11 compared to the last one?
No, same playing.
Best of luck, Ranjit. Give us a good game. Right then, that's the news from the center is that Volcano Sports Academy, they won the toss and they've decided to bowl first. Well, the confirmation coming in from the center is that Volcano Sports Academy winning the toss, and Captain Kamran, he had absolutely no hesitations to be bowling first. There was a bit of a moisture. The wicket has been watered, so we expect the ball to deviate for the first 6 overs. It's a soft wicket, so that's where you will expect some carry for the fast bowlers, and straight away we can see there's a slip in place. And here we go, Zia to bowling the first ball. And he's on target on the very first ball. Hurrying on to Abhiram Ritwik. And they're off the mark in the form of a leg bye. Such an important game, mind you, for both the teams, CSS and Volcano Sports Academy. Who wins this match will be cementing a spot in the next round. Both the teams, they've played a couple of matches and have lost one, won one. So it's decided to be going to the next round. A lot is at stake. It's a high-octane game. This one has been heaved away towards mid-wicket. It's going to be a long chase. And he's given it up in the end. So Ranjit Mani, the captain, straight away announcing himself by a beautiful boundary. It was pitched in a perfect length, but Ranjit Mani picking the length too early and has nicely placed it, knowing that there's no protection towards the deep mid-wicket. They've got in a deep square leg alongside a deep third man. Nobody patrolling towards the mid-wicket. There's a lot of real estate towards that area, and that's where Ranjit was so smart. Beautifully bowled, equally well played. And Shakib, don't want to be challenging his arm. He's lightning quick. That's a good start here by Team CSS, rather cautious one. Well, we have seen teams more often than not, they try to utilize the power play and try to take full advantage, playing those lofted strokes, and that's where they lose track and lose early wickets. And they find themselves scoring somewhere around 35 and losing 3 wickets. It just becomes so difficult to then get back into the game. So you need to ensure you don't lose early wickets. Get your wickets intact. You can always bounce back in the game. That's been worked away towards third man. Bit of a fumble by Ajay. And another single. Good to see a lot of kids out there enjoying this outing. The future stars of the UAE cricket here. Enjoying a magnificent game of cricket, which is certainly going to be a high-octane one. There's a lot at stake, as I mentioned already. The team which wins will qualify for the next round, and the team which loses will have to expect the results of other teams to go their way. Back of the length, hurrying on to Ranjit Mani. It's a sensible batting so far, Ranjit Mani. He's off to a good start. And this is what we will expect from the captain. Takes his time initially. And once he gets his eye in the middle, then it becomes so difficult to get rid of him. He will ensure he converts those 15-20s into big ones. A genuine match winner. A thinking captain. And a lot is going to be dependent on his shoulders in this crunch encounter against the men in blue. Creates some room. This has been thumped down the ground. The ball plugging into the surface. This is a teaser. And he's given it up. Ghulam Murtaza. He's a tall man. Just could not reach on time. And this is turning out to be a magnificent start. Look at the flow of the bat of Ranjit Mani in full control. Playing a safe shot. That's the end of the first over. It's 11 for no loss. But they're off to a very good start here, CSS. And these 6 overs will really define and lay the platform early on. These two openers who've played a lot of cricket together. Got a good camaraderie between them, Abhiram Ritwik and Ranjit Mani. It's going to be Ajay, another very exciting talent. Left arm, medium pacer. Swings the ball. Flicked away nicely, but unlucky for Abhiram and lucky for Ajay. Just 5 meters either side of the fielder, and this would have gone towards the boundary. Well, Ajay, he's been making quite a name for himself in this tournament. He has been picking out wickets for his side, especially with the new ball. Useful with the old, but then again, it becomes very effective the moment you give him the new ball. That's where he swings the ball and pitches in those nagging, teasing lengths. Nicely done. Straight away the variation comes into play, and Ranjit Mani, knowing that Ajay, he is an experienced campaigner, it's just not going to be that easy to straight away try to target him. Doesn't really bowl with a lot of pace and heat, but what makes him a special bowler is that his consistency and his discipline has been absolutely brilliant so far in this tournament. Not only this tournament, I remember just 3 to 4 weeks ago, there was a lately conducted tournament here in Abu Dhabi, and he was really making a name for himself. That one has been pulled away towards deep square leg and only a single. So far, so good. Trying to play it slightly away from his body. It was there to be hit. A lot of width was offered by Ajay and Abhiram Ritwik. His eyes lit up and he wanted to play that inside-out shot, which is, mind you, a tough shot to execute. So it's turning out to be handy over so far, Ajay. What I really like about this left-arm medium pace bowler is his lengths. From that one specific length, he'll keep on bowling in those perfect lengths, and from there he changes his length line, beg your pardon, slightly, and comes in with a lot of variation, just like that. Look at that. Now this one was slightly quicker, and also hint of inward movement towards Abhiram Ritwik. Equally well played. He knows that Ajay Dharnia, he is quite effective with the new ball. He does tend to pick up early wickets. So that's where you just need to play his overs out. Yes, if it's there to be hit, go for it. Otherwise, don't want to be really going over aggressive against Ajay. A terrific talent so far. A decent start. Bowled him! What a beautiful ball, and clearly Ranjit Mani, he's been deceived by that beautiful in-swinging delivery. Look at that movement which he's gotten, and so late. Inside edge onto the stumps. Unlucky for Ranjit. And Ajay, after such an economical start in the last delivery, picks up an important wicket. After such a great start by Ranjit Mani, he will be dejected with himself. Would have wanted to carry on. Nonetheless, goes back after scoring just the 10. It's 2 gone, 14 for 1. Volcano Sports Academy have drawn flush blood, and that too an important wicket. Ranjit Mani going early, hit a thumping boundary to Zia Mukhtar in the very first over, and that's where we thought Ranjit Mani, he will be eyeing to get something big today in this crucial, important game for both the sides, and a lot was expected. And there was so much responsibility on his shoulders, Ranjit Mani. And not the best of shot selections. It was a fuller delivery. Knowing that Ajay will bring the ball into him, it was just more like a slog coming in by Ranjit Mani. Didn't really let the ball come to him, rather trying to reach onto the ball, trying to fetch that. And losing his wicket early. Nicely played. Direct hit. And it would have been interesting. So far, they will be pleased with this effort. The men in blue, Volcano Sports Academy, surely they would have done their homework against these top order batters of Team CSS. They do have a fair bit of batting lineup. Not to forget, they've got a new addition in this tournament. They've got the likes of Rais Ahmed, a very, very explosive batter. Hasn't had a good tournament so far. He's been struggling to get runs for his side, but today, what a perfect opportunity to rise and shine in this crunch game. A win here for either side will cement a spot in the next round. Beautifully bowled. Look at that late deviation after the ball has passed the bat of Albin Alias. It's quite surprising to see why have they opted to remove the slip after knowing that there is a lot for the fast bowlers early on. We are just into the third over, and that's where you can really go all out. Have a gully in place, short cover. They have a short mid though, so one slip in place, and that length and line which Zia is bowling, there is a high expectancy there will be an outside edge coming in his favor. That's been turned towards the short mid. We'll have to wait for the signal of the umpire. Yeah, it's been given as another leg bye. Well, it has been one serious area of concern if we talk about the wides which have been given so far, not only by Volcano or CSS. Overall, more than 250 wides is what we have seen so far in this tournament. It just shows the lack of discipline. And I have seen the bowlers, when they're bowling with the new ball, that's where they've been given a lot of 5 wides. Just not getting the ball in control. Beautifully bowled. Look at that carry he's getting, Zia Mukhtar. He's certainly enjoying his outing. He's a tall man, strong, broad shoulders. Uses his height to his advantage. This is a terrific comeback over. There you go. On the right is Haider Razak, another talented Right arm speedster. Remember, he bowled 4 overs, gave just the 6 runs in the last game, and also picked up a few wickets. One of the best bowling figures so far in this tournament. He will be in action soon in the next innings. It's a good wicket for fast bowlers. Playing it with soft hands, and good little single being picked up. Albin Alias. That's going to release some bit of tension and early nerves getting off the mark. It's 3 gone, 18 for 1. It's a very good start here for Volcano Sports Academy, and Ajay is the man who's picked up a wicket so far. Playing it with soft hands, letting the ball come to him. That's one way to really play against the fast bowlers on this track. We've seen batters try to fetch the ball, trying to go after the delivery, and that's where they lose the plot, lose the balance, lose shape early on, and throw away their wickets. It is a wicket where there is some bounce and some carry for the fast bowlers. Ajay, mind you, he's not express pace. He's military medium pace bowler. But the wicket so far is really helping him. We're getting that extra bit of bounce from this wicket. Looking for 2. It's been placed perfectly towards deep square leg. Another couple of more runs added to the tally. So we'll have to wait and see till when does the ball swing around. There is deviation for the fast bowlers. A perfect time to really pick up early wickets and try to get Rais Ahmed early on in this innings. He is an asset to have in your side, a very destructive batter, and that is one wicket you would want to pick early. A genuine match winner in the making will be coming out to bat soon. Oh, that is not the best of deliveries, and job well done behind the stumps. It's Diwan Mini who certainly saved 5 wides for his team. That was just always going to go away from him. But look at the acrobatic dive he's put in, and certainly saved important runs for his side. Job well done. A rare, odd, loose delivery coming in from Ajay. Yeah, there's something special with these left-arm fast bowlers. And Volcano Sports Academy, they have a blessing to have 2 or 3 of left-arm fast bowlers in the side. That is jacked back, but too high. And an easy decision for the umpire. So it's not coming onto the bat nicely at the moment. They're not really middling the ball, and that is all because it's a very good wicket for the bowlers at the moment. And Kamran Atta, he was there in the middle, had a close inspection, was looking at the wicket closely and said, yeah, there is something with the fast bowlers. Definitely there's moisture in the wicket. So you would always want to utilize any kind of early advantage you can take from this wicket. And so far they've been spot on. Job well done. Captain Kamran Atta and also Zia and Ajay bowling beautifully so far in tandem. Just a little push down the ground, only a single, so boundaries have definitely dried up. And that was a very big wicket they've picked already. Ranjit Mani. They'd be so glad to see his back early on. And he is one batter you would want to pick up early, because once he gets settled, it just becomes so difficult to get rid of him. And surely he would never want to see the replay, how he got out. It was a miserable shot, to say the least. Just losing balance, just losing focus at the wrong time. Punch down the ground, that's a lovely stroke. Deserved to be going for the boundary, but then again, excellent bit of fielding. Once again, decent over by Ajay, and I'm pretty much optimistic that Kamran Atta will be persistent to give him one more over. A genuine wicket taker, and already has picked up a pricey scalp of the captain Ranjit Mani going early. Another two very talented, stylish right-handed batters are in the middle. A lot is expected from these two. This is in the air. Oh, could have been a soft dismissal. Ajay just couldn't reach on time. And a lucky escape for Abhiram Ritwik. He can take a sigh of relief. It's 4 gone, 26 for 1. They've made an early change. It's going to be the left-arm speedster Saifullah to be operating in the 5th over. Another quick bowler. Relies on his pace compared to Ajay. He bowls a lot more quicker. Coming around the wicket. Flicked away nicely towards mid-on. Direct hit. And once again missing target. Saifullah coming into bowl at a very comfortable position where you know that the batters, they aren't trying to go after you. At the moment, they're trying to rebuild this innings after that big wicket going down. So much is dependent on these two in the center who've got vast experience. Abhiram Ritwik, Albin Alias, they have played a lot of domestic cricket here in the UAE. In such a crunch game, they need to bring their best. Quick single. And well done in the end. Abhiram Ritwik and Albin Alias showing good communication and coordination amongst each other. Not trying to go after the bowlers so far, realizing that we need to ensure we don't lose more wickets. As I mentioned in the first over, we have seen teams losing early wickets. And it just becomes so difficult then to make a comeback, and all you get is 140, 150, which is not enough on this wicket. Lovely delivery, hint of shape coming in towards Albin, trying to come in with an angle, Saifullah, coming wider from the stumps and trying to bring the ball in and to cut the batter in half. And this is where now he'll have to be slightly careful. They've got a deep square leg in place, Saifullah. If he bowls just marginally short and knowing that the ball is going to come in towards Albin Alias, he will be waiting and sitting for anything short to pull it away towards mid-wicket. This is in the air and gone. Well, this innings is not going anywhere for Team CSS and they lose another one. That's a beautiful delivery. And trying to use his feet, wanted to clear the inner fielder, but hitting it straight into his hands. And it's Ghulam Murtaza, one of the safest fielders in the house, takes an easy catch. So far, Volcano Sports Academy, they'll be mighty pleased with the effort of their bowlers, and Saifullah creating an impact in his first over. It's 28 for 2. It's going to be Rais Ahmed walking at number 4 position. high hopes from this man, Rais Ahmed, facing the likes of Saif. And straight away hitting the target. And maybe missing the leg stump. So it's a good little start here from Saif. Only a couple of runs is what he's given. And picked up an important wicket of Albin. Pressure was mounting. And this is what happens when the boundaries dry up. Batters, they tend to lose focus. They tend to lose patience. It was a clear example. Albin Alias trying to create something out of that good delivery. Trying to convert the good ball into a bad one. But then again, Saifullah, he's a smart canny bowler. He adjusted his length slightly more and bowled it a little shorter. In the end, it turned out to be a good length delivery. Nicely coming behind the line of the ball, Rais Ahmed to close out a successful over for Volcano Sports Academy yet again. It's 5 gone, 28 for 2. Well, things are just going to get tougher and tougher because now you have to face the likes of Shakib, another talented right-arm medium pacer. So consistent usually with his liner lengths, but on this occasion, not the best of starts. Just staying under the leg side, another extra has been added to the tally. Well, this has been a clinical start here from Men in Blue, Volcano Sports Academy, Kamran Atta. He's reading the conditions very well out there. And the fast bowlers, they have done a relatively good job by pitching the ball in the perfect channels, and already 2 important wickets have fallen. So now so much is expected by Rais and Abhiram. All they have to do is stay in the middle, don't lose more wickets. That is going to be the key element for Team CSS. Rais Ahmed, mind you, he has been short of runs, but a perfect opportunity for him to get some runs under his belly, under his belt. Apesh is played towards the point region. There's protection, only a single, and Rais gets off the mark with a single with a streaky little shot. Yeah, the power play has definitely gone in the favor of Team Volcano Sports Academy. Good toss to win. There was something in the wicket. It's a good wicket for the fast bowlers. We have seen clear indications. Shakib, Saifullah, Ajay, they were getting a lot of assistance, bounce and kick off the wicket. And it was Ajay creating an impact, picking up Ranjit Mani early on. This one has been pumped away towards the cover region. It's a lightning quick outfield. And Abhiram Ritvik, after a slow and a steady start, decides now it's time to play a few shots. And Shakib needs to realize that it is a good wicket for the fast bowlers, but that wasn't a good ball. Too short, a lot of width offered, and Abhiram Ritvik getting into a lovely position, has just punched it beautifully. That's going to be a boundary, and a much needed one, because the boundaries have certainly dried up due to some disciplined bowling by Volcano Sports Academy. Beautifully bowled, and equally well played by Abhiram, coming right behind the line of the ball. Good technique, good use of the feet. You need such batters in your side. On the other end, we know that Rais Ahmed, he is a batter who really will back his natural gameplay, and that is to look for early boundaries and maximums. He's a power hitter, and he's got all the time in the world to really get his eye in the middle. There's no need of the rush at the moment. Lot is expected from him. This is going to be close. Oh, a cleaner pickup. And things would have been interesting. Nonetheless, a bit of a scare for Abhiram Ritwik. But you have to be very careful when you're running with Rais Ahmed. The calling has to be loud and clear. I have seen in the past Rais Ahmed has been involved in a lot of runouts, running himself out, running his mates out. So that is one man you should always have coordination after the over. The calling has to be loud and clear. Don't want a run out. Placed it towards third man. Sia Mukhtar down there will do the cleanup work, and it's going to be only a single. So the power play is done and dusted, and it has gone into the favor of the men in blue. It's 37 for 2 after 6.
$37 for 2 after 6 overs. It's going to be Saifullah Noor. Very impressive start to his spell coming round the wicket. Oh, I think he's got a little bit of feather onto the bat and straight to Kamranata. Wood makes no mistake. For a moment, the umpire just had a close look at the square leg umpire just to confirm that did that carry. He says yes, cramped him up for room. Faint little tickle, and Saifullah Noor strikes again. 37 for 3. CSS in trouble. $37 for 3. That's the end of race. Dismissed by Saifullah Noor. Caught behind. Cramped him up for that room. And good take by Kamranata behind the stumps. In comes Rajat Ganesh. That middle order is going to be tested here. Oh, that is so close to that off stump. It was a close leave there from Rajat Ganesh. That one came a long way back of the seam. Wonderful figures from Saifullah Noor. Great start to his spell. Volcano Sports Academy, they are on top. Now, that's the dugout. Looking a little concerned at the moment, obviously. Losing 3 wickets. It puts that extra bit of pressure on that middle order. UPro Ramadan Rumble 2025 in full swings here as well. Worked away on the onside. B. Just a single. Good bit of fielding there in the deep. Keeps it down to a single. Need this partnership to really blossom here. One big partnership can get them back on track. Another good delivery, a pacey one, extra bit of bounce. One of the over is the signal from the umpire. Sharp delivery there from Saifullah Noor. Got that bounce. Excellent stuff. Can he get the ball to straighten from this angle? That becomes a very, very difficult delivery to handle. Now it was the in-swinger right on the money and a quick single. That's good running. That's what is required at the moment. Just to rotate strike, build some rhythm. They need this partnership to really take center stage here. Two good players, Abhiram Ritwik. He spent a bit of time at the crease, 15 runs, 18 deliveries. So he needs to really capitalize on the start they got. Again, nicely played by Rojit. Keeps the strike 40 for 3 after 7. For 3 after 7 is going to be Shakib to continue here from the pavilion end. Real loosener there, outside leg stump and signal as a wide. Wonderful all-round cricketer is Shakib. That one just the in-swinger going on with the angle. This stage of the game, Volcano Sports Academy, they must push, really press forward here and look to pick up another wicket to really cause that panic in that dressing room. Oh, lovely outswinger. He's got all the tricks up his sleeve. Can bowl the in-swinger, can bowl the way swinger. He's got great changes of pace as well, Shakib. Very good all-round cricketer for Volcano Sports Academy. I've been highly impressed with his talent. Can bat as well. Proper all-rounder, Shakib Ahmed. Beautiful delivery. That was wonderful. Asking the question, pitching the ball on corridor for uncertainty, a round off stump, and brilliantly bowled. He had the batter in two minds. One for 3. Steaming in here, Shakib. Lovely way swinger. This pitch has something for the bowlers. If you put the ball in the right areas, you can get that lateral movement. Still it's relatively a new ball, so still it's hard. There's enough grass on this track and the ball is doing just enough to keep the bowlers interested. This time they attempted in swinger straight to mid wicket. It's a very good field setting here from Kamaranatha. He's attacking, and that short mid wicket fielder I really like, because it allows him to bowl that in swing, and also it will keep the batter on strike. No freebies. He's got in outfield. He's got third man sweeper cover on the offside, square leg, fine leg, and mid on. He's attacking with the inner ring field. That's beautifully bowled and nicely played at the end, just riding the bounce, opening the face towards third man. Good stuff from Shakib. Apart from that first delivery which went for a wide, he's been consistently targeting that corridor of uncertainty around that off stump, mixing those deliveries. This time a little bit of width, but sweeper will cut that one off. Went straight to him. 8 overs gone. 43 for 3. Forty-three for 3 after 8 overs. Saifullah Noor continuing here. That's a very good delivery, right on the money end. Nicely played for a single. Well, let's head down where we got Ovais Ali with a very special guest, the CSS captain Ranjit Mani, alongside him to have few words.
Well, we have the captain alongside us. It's the captain of Team CSS, Ranjit Mani. We're gonna have a few words with him. Ranjit, welcome. Well, we're really interested to know how has the overall experience been here in Abu Dhabi. You playing a lot of cricket back from 2012, if I can recall. So it's been more than a decade. So having such vast experience in playing in the other Emirates, how has the overall experience been here in Abu Dhabi itself?
First of all, congratulations for Abu Dhabi that organizes, because of their back-to-back tournament is conducting that last tournament as well, and they organize very well. And after that, suddenly they started Ramadan tournament as well. They are conducting very nice other Emirates. They are keeping the timing very punctual, is starting time, and they are conducting the very nice.
Talk us through on regards to the tournament facilities overall, the lightings, the infrastructure, the overall setup. How do you want to put that?
Yeah, this kind of facility we never get the young players can it's other Emirates. We have the all facility, but this kind of international kind of wicket and outfield is very well. Lights also is far better from other other tournament organizers. Very they are conducting it very nicely, and facility also very well, and they are giving also very good opportunity for youngsters as well.
Well, that's great. Now looking at the score, 45 for 3, 8.3. What do you make of the current situation of the match?
Yeah, these Albin, Abhi and Rojit, we are little bit down, but they are building good partnership and will come back strong. 150, 160 is the better.
Well, thank you very much, Ranjit Mani, and thank you for giving us time. That was Ranjit Mani, the captain of CSS, sharing his insights with us. Back to you, Combs.
Thank you so much, Ovais Ali. That was Ranjit Mani, the captain of CSS Group, talking to Ovais Ali, looking very optimistic. Wonderful character, Ranjit Mani, and we'll be hoping that this partnership able to get established and get going, because they desperately need this one to really blossom into something substantial. On the other end, Saifullah Noor, who's just looking in great rhythm, bowling those wonderful lengths. He's been superb. Another in swinger. Nicely balled straight to mid wicket. Well, well, well. That would have been a dicey one. Another superb over from Saifullah Noor comes to an end. .45 for 3. Zia Mukhtar is into the attack with slightly short of length and wanted to just fetch it from off stump. Rojit Ganesh, he's been tied down. 5 of 10 deliveries. It's really important that he needs to pick up his pace, because on the other end, Abhiram Ritwik is already struggling. 17 of 24. In T20 game, pressure is always going to be on you. If you're not up to the pace and not able to counter attack and put pressure back on the bowlers. Zia Mukhtar. Poor delivery down the leg side. Kamran Atta is done really well. That was heading for 5 wides. They will still manage to pick up a couple. Look at that for effort. Towards his wrong side, left-hander. Great athleticism from the skipper. Zia Mukhtar, sometimes he can be cool, cold and hot, that sort of character. But when he's on song, he is really special. Hitting the bat hard there. Just worked away on the onside. No real boundaries, no impetus at the moment. They need to just maybe target someone and try to get on top of him and just break the shackles. Zia Mukhtar is a quality bowler, but if you attack him and you put him under pressure, he can go for runs. What are the options? He's got mid-off up in the ring, mid-wicket up in the ring as well on the onside. Will he look to play a big shot? No, I just content to work the singles. Fair enough at this stage. You've lost 3 wickets, but someone, at least from one end, you got to really look to put the pressure back on the opposition. They will need at least 160 on this track. Fast outfield and very good wicket to bat on, especially if you get your eye in. This has gone in the air, outside half of the bat, straight to third man. So there was that intent to look good, to go big. Couldn't execute it. Just lost his shape there, trying to hit the ball perhaps a little too hard. Volcano Sports Academy, they're doing a magnificent job. They've picked up 3 wickets. They've managed to keep that scoring rate well below 6 runs per over, which is just amazing effort. Again, down the leg side, he's testing Kamran Atta. Another wide. This is what exactly Kamran Atta won't want at this stage. To have one of his bowlers letting the side down. It just needs to be on that Channel around off stump. Hit that hard length without slow ball. Keep it tight. Don't need to strive for that extra bit of pace and lose control. Just there and thereabouts. Good stuff. Nice pleasant conditions here at Tolerance over here in Abu Dhabi. UPro Ramadan Rumble 2025. Night number 13 in progress. CSS Group versus Volcano Sports Academy is a very important game for both these teams. Both teams will be looking to get those two vital points on the table. That will enhance their chance as well. That was close to that outside edge. Decent way to finish that over from Zia. 10 overs gone, 53 for 3. Pushing for that quick single, not there. That's good bit of fielding on the offside. It's a very important stage of the game. They got to be on their toes. Yes, they have picked up 3 wickets. You don't want to allow this partnership to develop. Malik Wasim into the attack. Useful left armer. Tall and accurate normally, but that wasn't a great delivery. Beautifully improvised shot there from Abhiram Ritwik. Didn't try to hit it hard at all, just got the placement, used the pace, got that one away for a boundary. These both play spin really well. Perfect way to put a little bit of pressure on the new bowler. They must not allow him to settle into a groove. Again, worked away on the onside. Five of the first 3 deliveries. That's a good start. They need a couple of overs where they can pick up around 10 runs per over, get some momentum in this inning, get some flow in, and then look to accelerate. Maybe perhaps target a bowler who's a little down on confidence. Well, that's poor. Sloppy. And that is gone for a boundary. Punched it hard. That was a straight regulation piece of fielding on the offside. And he's made a meal of it. Such a fast outfield. Once again, that indication of this outfield is quite lush, but at the same time, it's really lightning fast, which gives you that value for your shots. When you play quality cricketing strokes, find the gaps. Again, straight to the fielder. A shot there at extra cover. Nicely bowled, slow through the air. End of 11, a productive over, 9 of it, 62 for 3. 62 for 3. Sia Mukhtar continuing. Worked away on the onside. That little bit of extra bounce, but the line was the issue. Just on that middle leg stump. Easy pickings there. Wicket, mid-wicket area, square leg area. There's square leg back, mid-wicket back. So anything on middle stump, there'll be easy runs on offer. He's gone over the top and just gets enough on it to go just over the head of that fielder at extra cover. A little bit of luck there for Rojit. The idea was right. There was width. He wanted to really go hard. Toe end of the bat, and fortunately for him, he survives a close call. That's good bowling from Zia. He shuffles across and pulls it. No real power behind that stroke, and another fumble. Well, I have a feeling in the last couple of overs they're just taking the foot off the gas here. Volcano. Sometimes you just get sucked into that mindset of where you just relax and you take things a little for granted, and that's where the partnership builds, and all of a sudden tempo of the game can change pretty quickly. Don't want to happen this at this stage. They've done a magnificent job. It's all about keeping the pressure. Those little things, those little moments in the game can make a huge difference. Nicely played on the offside. There's no room for complacency, and that's what great teams are known for. Once you get the opposition on the mat, just go for the kill. Just don't allow them to claw back into the game. Sia Mukhtar into his last over. Kamran Atta, different tactics. Bowling him out early. Well, that was a good ball. It's reared up of a length and cramped him for room. Lucky that it didn't go straight to Kamran Atta behind the stumps. He really bends his back. When he decides to go short, he's got that extra bit of zip off the track. Sia Mukhtar comes at an angle as well, slightly wide of the crease. Predominantly an in-swing bowler. Still he's getting a little bit of sea movement. Short, and he decides not to go for it. Will be a dot ball to end. 12 gone, 69 for 3.
That's a good performance so far by Volcano Sports Academy. 69 is all they've gotten. They have lost 3 important wickets. How much do they have in mind from here onwards? Bare minimum, they need to score somewhere around 160, 170, but it just looks far, far away from this stage. Just 8 more overs to go. They're bowling beautifully at the moment. That's been beautifully worked away nicely towards the cover region. Get an important boundary. Abhi Ramritvik decides now he needs to get a move on. Gets to 29 in 32 deliveries. He's been there for a very long time now. And just marginally short. There's no turn on offer on this wicket. Yes, the left arm bowlers, they are getting the arm delivery to go in their favor. But otherwise, it's just coming onto the bat so nicely. just the start, they had to ensure they don't lose wickets. And that's where they lost the plot early on. The captain Ranjit Mani going early. Then Albin Alias going after just scoring 4. And then the huge wicket coming in. Rais Ahmed, just not the best of tournament so far for him. He is struggling and short of form. This one has been hit hard towards cow corner. Make that another boundary. So Abhiram Ritwik, he's decided it's high time now. He needs to shift gears because they are short of runs and they need to deal in boundaries. Once again, too short. Abhiram, he had all the time in the world to hit it any way he would have wanted, and he has found the gap to perfection between deep mid-wicket and long on. There's a vast gap, huge real estate in that area. It's turning out to be a handy over and for Team CSS. Walked away nicely. Straight away there's a call of 2. This is brilliant running. Good coordination between these two, and straight away Abhiram Ritwik, the moment he placed that, he knew that the fielder is coming from the line, from the boundary line. So just pushing it, and he knew that there's always 2 on offer. Smart batting, and he's now cruised on to 35 in 35. Run a ball. Would want to cash on to this opportunity now. Get big runs for his team. Trying to go for the big shot. It'll only be a single and a handy over coming in for Team CSS. It's 13 gone, 80 for 3. Right then, just the last 7 overs remaining. Shakib being reintroduced into the attack. Decent couple of first overs he bowled in the first spell. And starts off with a wide. And make that 13 extras in this innings. Shakib, another bowler who's Very disciplined, knows how to bowl with the new, with the old ball. Well, I personally really like when he comes on to bowl with the old ball. That's why he's got the free license to bowl freely with a open field, 5 fielders outside the circle. And that's why he becomes so deceptive with those variations. Really reads the batter's mind right till the end. And then releases the ball. Lucky escape for Abhiram Ritwik. The fortune favouring the Brave at the moment. He cruises on to 40. And his stay is so important from this juncture. But it's high time. I think they need to get a few boundaries and maximum. That should be the target now. They shouldn't be waiting for the last 3 to 4 overs because they have 7 wickets in their hand. And they're still the likes of Navodya, Vijay Kumara, Danish Sarhadi, Heather Razak can tonk a few. So the stage is set for the next batters to come. And now, as you can see, Abhiram Ritwik, he's played 37 alongside his partner Rajit, who's played 21 deliveries. Both are now well settled. Need to go for the big shots, being cut away. So the boundaries and maximums, that should be the target now for Team CSS. Bare minimum more than 160, 170. They need to ensure they get towards that mark. Anything less than that, knowing the strength, the batting strength rather of Team Volcano Sports Academy, it's just going to be difficult. No signs of dew so far at the moment. It's good conditions so far for the bowlers. This one has been hammered. What a magnificent shot by Rajit Ganesh. Short delivery. And Ronish, he has punished this one. Look at the sound. Look at that. Beautifully got into an excellent position. And has clubbed this for a 6 towards the deep square. And a much needed maximum coming in for Team CSS. So getting a move on now. Let's hit that way too far. Well, someone has somehow retrieved that ball because that was a huge thing. It traveled a long, long way. And Rajit Ganesh now joins the party. He realizes he can't really leave a lot on the shoulders of Abhiram Ritwik. So Rajit Ganesh has been into these situations early on. He needs how to come out from this tough phase. Oh, slower bumper rolling, pulling that back of the hand delivery. He read that, but just could not time it and couldn't really get it from the middle of the bat. So runs are coming thick and fast. So decent last over as well, and even this one, 13 runs have been picked up already, and 2 legal deliveries still remaining. So this might be the over they were looking for of 2023. Need a couple of big overs to get back on track. Swing and a miss. We'll have to wait for the signal. Yeah, another wide. I'll have to just go back to the stats on regards to the wides we have seen in this tournament. And the overall wides in this tournament, I think it's just been a lot more than 200 wides have been bowled. Worked away with soft hands. Abhiram Ritwik, he's inching closer for his half century, which should be a valuable one. His team was struggling at one point, but they lost those 3 early wickets, especially the likes of Rais Ahmed. So much was dependent on his shoulders. Just getting out at the wrong time, playing it too close to his body, wasn't there to be cut. Since then, it has been these 2 men in the middle, steadying the ship for the team. Dot delivery to close out the 14th over, and handy one for Team CSS. It's 14 gone, 95 for 3. New bowler Shadu is coming to the attack. And good bit of running once again. Abhiram Ritwik, he's been busy at the crease. Took his time initially, but now he's looking quite threatening in the middle. His presence is so important in the middle, alongside his partner Rajat Ganesh, who decided to unleash himself, trying to play those big shots, and was very successful in the last over against Shakib. Short delivery is missed out. It was there to be hit. And Abhiram Ritwik will be dejected. Should have been really smashed out of the park. These are the little moments where you need to cash on. Mohammad Irshad, the new bowler. And this is the time where CSS batters can apply pressure on him. A new bowler at this stage, it's going to be tricky. Walked away nicely. Once again, call of 2, and this time not interested. Was his partner Rajat Ganesh settling for a single. What they need to ensure now, Volcano Sports Academy, don't leak boundaries. They were in a commanding position, picked up those 3 early wickets, and at that stage they were 37 for 3. Punched away nicely, straight into the hands of Zia Mukhtar, who has pulled his heart out today, 4 overs, 27. Unlucky when it comes to the wicket columns, but yet again been economical. Short delivery, pumped away this protection. Only a single, so it's turning out to be a quiet over so far. We've seen 3 loose deliveries, and on 3 occasions they couldn't really cash on and capitalize to these opportunities. And also with that single, CSS have reached the 100 mark. That's much better delivery, but intentionally opening the face of the bat and guiding it towards third man for an important boundary, which was turning out to be a decent, quiet over. Struck a boundary. It's 15 gone, 104 for 3. .67 runs partnership between Rajat and Abhiram Ritwik. Oh, very, very close. And Ajay, he knows he was close to be picking up another wicket. Started off really well with the new ball, Ajay. Picked up the all-important wicket of Ranjit Mani, who started off so well. The captain striking a boundary in the very first ball, and then Ajay deceiving him with that lovely in-swinging delivery, and Ranjit, he had absolutely no answers. Going early and putting his team in tremendous pressure early on. Full toss. Missed out. Definitely he's missed out on the chance. Low full toss, and he could have just hit that anywhere. Could have really hoiked it towards the mid-wicket. I'm pretty much optimistic. He wasn't expecting the full toss by Ajay. Trying to bowl the block hole. Yorker delivery onto the stumps, just missing his mark. Lucky escape, only a single in the end. Exciting 5 overs in progress coming in. Drilled down the ground nicely, and he's found the gap. That is a marvelous stroke. Rajat Ganesh, he's absolutely pumped it. It's come right off his meat of the bat. He's certainly enjoying his outing in the middle. It's turning out to be such a valuable partnership. CSS, they were down and out. And Ajay bowling a half volley, and the batter latching onto it, getting important 4 runs. Outside edge, or was it? Lovely delivery, change of pace, not offering any pace on that last delivery, and asking Rajat Ganesh to use his power. Wanted to hit it inside out. It was there to be hit, but clearly not reading the slower ball. This is where he's so smart, Ajay. Adds a lot of value in your bowling department. Very handy with the new ball. We saw he was superb in the first spell, and now he's doing a decent job so far. Slower bumper, and it's been given as 1 for the over and also a wide. Ajay not very pleased with the decision. The umpire has thought otherwise and has given that as a wide. So these two batters, they've come out with no fear whatsoever. And the way he spaced his innings, the way they've built up their innings, gave themselves time. They realized that they have lost those 3 wickets. And since then, taking the responsibility and taking the matters in their own hands, 2 experienced campaigners have put their team in a better position relatively as to what they were in the first 6 overs, losing early wickets left, right and centre. But this partnership is now worth almost 75 runs. Swing and a miss, he's missed out. He has definitely missed out on this one. A fiery, sharp bumper. And all Rajat had to do is just slash it. There's no protection towards the point region. They've got a deep third man in place. So, good little comeback after being drilled down for a boundary. Ajay, he's done well. Yeah, that's what you need to do. Just keep chipping in, keep grinding. Stay in the middle. That's what they've done. Lovely. Beautifully bowled. And a single is all he's given in the last ball of the 16th over. It's 111 for the loss of 3.
What a good partnership between 2 experienced players. They've really shown their class. The job is not done. They've laid the foundation. It's about really going big in the last 4. Can they do it? We'll have to wait and see. They've done all the hard work. Put on 76 so far. Gone straight down the ground. Loose delivery. Couldn't really get hold of it. Mohammad Irshad. That's expensive. Really, they will have to cut loose here now. That's a very good shot, struck nicely, but straight to the long off fielder. They just need a couple of big overs to really open up this game here. Makes room. Again, very good shot, but straight to the man, patrolling the offside. 4 deliveries so far. He's done well. 5 runs at this stage of the game. He'll take it. Can he pick up a boundary or maximum to really maximize this over? Nicely struck. This time they'll look to come back for the second. That's excellent fielding there from Zia. Anything less than 150, around 150 Volcano Sports Academy, they'll feel they've done well. What this partnership has done is allow them something to bowl at, but the finishing of this innings is going to be crucial. That is an excellent over under pressure. 17 gone, 118 for 3. Ajay will continue over the wicket. Full toss, going for that Yorker and just chipped away towards mid-off for a single. That was on middle next time, fine leg up in the ring. Just missed out on that opportunity there. $119 for 3. They'll be pushing for a big flurry at the end. Nice change of pace. That's wonderfully bowled. Superb stuff. Lovely roll of the wrist on top of the seam and brilliantly disguised. Again, another change of pace. This is superb stuff from Ajay. That's why he's such a good bowler for Volcano. Up front with the new ball, he swings it around, handy in the power play, and he bowls those difficult overs as well. Bowling in the first power play, first 6 overs, feed restrictions, then he comes back at the death when the batters are looking to go big. That really epitomizes me the ability this man has to be able to bowl those difficult overs is really something special. The change of pace, but that this time around is given as a 1 for the over. Abhiram Ritwik was possibly asking for a wide down the leg side. Nicely struck, square of the wicket. He's found the gap. There's a lot of work for the man in the deep who does well. He had to cover quite a few yards towards his right. That's good fielding. $121 for 3. This is in the air. Surely a chance and taken. It's Ghulam Murtaza, who's got such great hands. And he makes it look ridiculously easy. So Ajay Kumar gets the breakthrough. That was short, digged in. The problem was there was no pace on offer, and he just tried to go for that uppercut. Well, he did made a meal of it, but thankfully he just hangs on to with that one. So a breakthrough for Volcano. CSS, they lost an important wicket. 121 for 4 now. .121 for 4. Shakib Ahmed continuing here. Sliced away on the offside. And it's gone the distance. What a good shot from Rajat Ganesh.
Brilliant batting display. Rajat Ganesh is now unleashed himself and a fuller delivery. Look at how he shuffled across the stumps. Didn't really come off the middle of the bat, but still traveled a distance. The pace of Shakib did the rest.
A little bit of width there. It was going full. It turned out to be a juicy wide half volley, and he really climbed into that one. 45 of 36. It's all about now can he provide those finishing touches.
Once again, shuffles, but this time Shakib just seeing what he was trying to do and taking all the pace of the ball, bowling back of the hand delivery, taking a single. So 7 runs already picked up. This could turn out to be a huge over. But then again, even if they get 160 from here onwards, Asghar, do you think that's going to be enough on this wicket against Volcano Sports Academy?
Well, that's a big question. Will it be enough? Well, if they can pick a few wickets early on, get them 3 down for 50, we could have a close game on our hands. But looking at this track, I think certainly it's a below par total so far.
Once again, that slower delivery, back of the hand, not read by Rajat, or beg your pardon, Heather Razak. And clearly the instructions from Rajat Ganesh will be, just go after the bowling. We don't have time at all. It's better if you two join the party. And we know Heather Razak is a fierce striker of the ball. Really can get those quick 20s, 25s for you.
Yeah, the stage is set for him. He's got the license. He can go right from the word go. Just 9 more legal deliveries remaining. If he can get few away, that will be really, really good for CSS. Change of pace. He had a big hike across the line. Thickish inside half of the bat. Not quite finding the center at the moment. Great change of pace from Shakib.
Yeah, just that one delivery where he offered a lot of pace on the first ball. He was pumped for a maximum, and then Shakib realizing that this is the way to go about back of the hand deliveries. And now I'm pretty much optimistic Rajat Ganesh, he'll be sitting back and waiting for another slower one, and this is where Shakib should not get predictable. Interesting delivery coming up. We'll have to wait for the signal. Yeah, another extra has been added. Another serious area of concern for Team Volcano Sports Academy. Make that 16 extras now.
That's a lot. Although they bowled really well, but those extras, just minus that, they would have been struggling to get to this sort of score, but they've done really well. Kamaranatha will be hoping that they finish off strongly.
Yeah, important last 8 deliveries remaining in this innings. Just one big hit away, Rajat, to be reaching his personal milestone. Yeah, once again, a clear indication on regards to the shot selection. Oh, that is going to be another extra in the form of an overthrow.
bit sloppy at this stage of the game. Every run really counts because this game holds significant importance. You got to have those, look to have those 2 points on the table and enhance your chances to qualify.
Yeah, one more win, and that's it. You do go to the next round, and the team which loses, unfortunately, will have to wait for the results to go in their favor on the other matches. Last delivery. Slower delivery, and could have easily gone onto the stumps. And good delivery once again to close out the 19th over. It's 133 for 4. Last over coming up. Stage is set for Haider Razak and Rajat Ganesh. 49 in 39. Started off slowly. And look at those figures of Saifullah. 7 runs in 3 overs and 2 important wickets.
Another change of pace. He's been absolutely brilliant this evening with the ball, keeping it simple, bowling that wonderful areas, and he's been so hard to get away.
Yeah, by far, he's been the standout bowler for Volcano Sports Academy. Good to see him back after he had to go through an injury, was suffering through an injury, but now he's come back strong and he's bowling exceptionally well. He's putting his team into a very good position, and rightfully so, keeping that last over. Nicely done, disguised, slower delivery, and Rajat Ganesh. Every time we have seen that the bowlers have taken pace off, Rajat Ganesh has been struggling.
Absolutely. He's played well for his 49, but the problem is that strike rate. I think he really needs a big finish here. I think they got to do something here, Owais Ali, and perhaps use their feet because he's bowling lots of cutters at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely, Asghar. And this is what has been the norm in the last 2 overs which we have seen. There you go. That's 3 on the trot. And direct hit would have been interesting. So this is turning out to be such a handy over for Team Volcano Sports Academy.
Brilliant. 3 out of 3. I think that's where the game awareness comes into play. You got to have a plan. If a bowler is trying to do certain things against you, you need to just change it up and put the pressure back on him. And if you keep on going one way, it becomes a lot difficult to execute those big shots.
Yeah, he's just trying to shuffle, make room, and trying to hoik it towards mid wicket and not finding success. And Haider Razak doing a replica, and yet again, Kamran missing the target. It's turning out to be a magnificent over, just the 2 runs. So even that 150 is looking far away. Even if they get 2 maximums, they're not going to reach the 150 mark.
Absolutely. It's a below par total, to say the least, on this track. There's no reasons to think of, no demons in this pitch. Ball is coming on fast outfield, but they haven't been able to get going. Credit to some good bowling. Another change of pace, mid wicket, and he's dropped it. That's quite unbelievable. That was a simple chance.
Yeah, he had all the time in the world to come underneath the ball. It was a regulation take and missed out to an opportunity. And Rajat Ganesh has played a valuable knock for his team, but just when the team wanted him to shift gears, he has been struggling. Shaki bowling beautifully to him, and even now Saifullah. Tremendous figures. Last delivery coming up.
The use of the feet. Played away on the offside. They'll come back for the second. So after 20 overs, they managed to get just managed 139 for 4 after 20 overs. It's been a struggling sort of innings. They lost 3 early wickets. That solid partnership, but the momentum is certainly towards Volcano Sports Academy. Well, that's the batting card. Abhiram Ritwik 51 of 52, and Ranjit Mani fell early. Those 3 wickets up front really set them back. Race gone for 2, and Alban Alias batting at number 3 gone for 4. And that partnership took place. Unbeaten, half century, 53 for Rajat Ganesh. Razak couldn't really do much at the end. 18 extras as well, but a below par total batting first here. Well, bowling has been superb from Volcano Sports Academy. 2 wickets for Ajay, once again showing his class, those variations, and look at those figures. 4 overs, 2 for 11 for Saifullah Noor. Shakib went around the park a little, and the rest of the bowlers also done a decent job. Kamran Atal will be very, very satisfied with the work done by the bowlers. That's the target for Volcano Sports Academy. They will need 140 in 20 overs at 7 runs per over. We'll take a short break and we'll be back with the run chase. Welcome back once again to Toronto's Oval here in Abu Dhabi for the run chase of Volcano Sports Academy in the match number 13 of UPro Ramadan Rumble 2025 against CSS Group. CSS batting first, just managed to get 139, which is below par on this surface. They're at least 30 to 40 shot bare minimum. If you talk about this surface, I mean, such a true one in a fast outfield. Mind you, they got some quality bowling, likes of Zishan Nasir and Haider Razak. If they can strike with the new ball, pick up few early wickets, they can cause a hiccup. Alongside me is going to be Awais Ali. Talk more about it. Welcome back.
Well, thank you very much, Asghar Khan. Zishan Nasir and Haider Razak will bowl in tandem, and I would love to see them bowling at least 3 overs in the power play. Here comes Zishan and starts off with a wide. So they're off the mark, Volcano Sports Academy, in the form of an extra. So yeah, this is where Zishan Nasir and Haider Razak, so much will be dependent on these two fast bowlers who, mind you, clock somewhere around mid 130s. And of course, talking about Haider Razak, who can forget the spell he bowled in the last game where he gave 6 runs in 4 overs. And certainly they would want a replica in this all-important crunch game. That has been hit hard. What a lovely little stroke. Excellent cover drive, and Wasim Anwar is off the mark with a lovely boundary.
And that's a superb shot. He likes to play those drives. Very powerful player. Zishan Nasir. Just problem with that length. You don't get carried away with that length. Yes, you want to invite the drive, but that length needs to be just on top of off stick. No half volleys up front. They need a big effort here from Zishan Nasir. Again, slightly on the fuller side. No real swing.
And also the sound of the bat, Wasim Anwar, it just gives you a clear indication it's a lovely wicket to bat on. Both the occasions it's come right off the meat of the bat. We're in the first over, and that's where we will expect the fast bowlers to swing the ball. And rightfully pointed out, Asghar, I think they really need to ensure they pitch the ball a bit fuller, take their chances. They've got on a slip in place, so that's good to see. And also a 4th slip in place. Once again, straying onto the leg side and another extra.
Well, round the wicket and trying to cramp him for room. Wasim will be touch disappointed with a fine leg up in the ring. Any sort of bat that would have raced away for a boundary. Not a great start, not an impressive start from Nasir. He's not been at his best throughout this tournament. Such a talented bowler. But CSS, they desperately need him to fire tonight.
Yeah, he's a genuine wicket taker, Zishan Nasir, but in this tournament, he's just looked a little off color. Swing and a miss. And that's much better considering the length. Once again, the line, it's too wide towards the offside, and lucky escape, I would say, once again for Zishan Nasir. He was there to be hit.
Yeah, there was enough width. There's no half measures from Wasim Anwar. That's the thing I like about him. When he commits to a stroke, he just goes with it. Even if he flashes that one hard, it could flew over those slip and gully fielders around the wicket. Can he get it right? That was short and lifting, awkwardly played.
Yeah, that's much more like it. When you have a pace where you can bowl more than 130 kilometers per hour, why not try to just surprise the batter with a sharp bumper? And that ball did hurry on to Wasim Anwar. Yeah, no pressure whatsoever on Volcano Sports Academy, mind you, as just to remind our viewers, it's such an important game for both the sides. Whichever team goes on to win this game, they will be cementing a spot in the next round.
Spot on, Awais Ali. Oh, he had a spar at that one. That one just jagged off the seam. Still, it's too wide. He's got to make him play from that 4th, 5th stump channel.
Couldn't agree more on that, Asghar Khan. I think the line has been a serious problem Yes, he is getting the ball to shape away from the left-hander, but the moment he's releasing the ball is switching on to the fifth or the sixth stump channel towards the offside, and it just keeps on going away from the left-hander. So nothing working as of such for Zishan Nasir. Needs to adjust his line, try to bang on towards the middle and off stump. That's much better. An excellent bit of fielding. Just a single to close out the first over. It's 7 for no loss. All this has been such a dominant performance so far by Volcano Sports Academy. First, of course, with the ball, Ajay bowled beautifully alongside Saifullah, who gave only 11 runs in his 4 overs, picked up 2 wickets. Job well done, Kamran Atta. He was spot on with his decisions today in this all-important crunch game. Haider Razak to be sharing the new ball. Well, this is up in the air, but it's going away from the fielder. And we'll get a couple of easy runs. Not coming off the middle of the bat.
Yeah, sliced it a bit, angled it across the left-hander, and he's just played with that open face. That's our honorable match referee, Mr. Akbar Ali, watching the proceedings closely. Wonderful conditions here for cricket in general.
Oh, absolutely. It has been in the last week or so. Once again, it's a chilly evening here in Abu Dhabi. Short delivery, and that is hurried on to Wasim. And it has struck him hard. It seems to be okay. Yeah, giving a thumbs up straight away to Haider.
Yeah, looking to play that pull shot off a length. And just got through the shot a little early. Bang! As I hit him somewhere on the elbow. He's got to be careful, Kamran Atta, because we have seen Wasim Anwar is not the quickest between the wickets. He's not that sort of partner who always look for those sharp singles. On the other end, Kamran Atta is a live wire.
Short delivery once again. Missed out, I guess, Wasim. And ball just slightly holding up into the surface, coming a little late on Wasim. I think that's the reason he couldn't get any timing and power behind the shot.
He's a difficult bowler when you're looking to hit him down the ground with his height, somewhere around 6'3", 6'4". He's a tall man, gets that extra bit of bounce. So you got to just wait and look to play a bit more square of the wicket rather than looking to go over the top. Wasim is definitely is eyeing something straight if he pitches it up, but so far length has been very good.
He's been spot on, Haider Razak. Short delivery, just worked it away towards short, made only a single. Yeah, coming back to your point. 6'3", I guess, his height to Haider Razak, and also what also gives him privilege that he uses his height, and also he's got a very high arm action. That's why he gets a bounce in his favor. Yeah, relaxed looking dugout at the moment. No pressure, no tension. The faces of the players, of the owner, realizing they are in a good stage at the moment. And Kamran Atta, Wasim Anwar, they would want to get 40, 45 runs and try not to lose early wickets. That's where you will see the shoulders dropping, and CSS, they will players will be getting frustrated the moment they don't get the wickets. So much is dependent and relied on Haider Razak alongside Zishan Nasir. They need to pick up early wickets. That's the only way they could come back in this game, because the required run rate is just below 8 runs. Shouldn't be an issue.
Absolutely, Vasily, spot on there. It's all about wickets. Kamran Atta slashes one. Third man can't get to it. Gets off the mark with a streaky cut shot which flew off the outside edge. That's what pace does.
Oh, cool as a cucumber. Look at that. He had all the time in the world and he just slashed it to perfection, knowing that the third man was wider, playing it away from him. It's 2 gone, 14 for no loss. Zishan Nasi steaming in once again. Oh, fuller delivery, and Wasim Anwar, I think, wasn't expecting the fuller delivery because Zishan was banging it short. Don't remember he bowled any fuller delivery, and clearly beaten by pace as well.
Beaten by pace, and I was surprised with that fuller delivery. Well, he struck a boundary of the first delivery he faced, which was a half volley, beautifully timed. But ever since then, Wasim Anwar is just living on the edge. For me, he's just trying to hit the bowler too hard. He just needs to relax and look in to time the ball into the gaps. Again, he goes for a big one this time. Just a little bit of lack of pace in the surface. Narrowly could have gone straight into those stumps. Bounce saved him on that occasion.
Yeah, they should be taking a leaf out of the notebook of the bowlers of Volcano Sports Academy. We saw those last 2 overs in the first innings. Shakib, Ajay bringing the variation into play. Offered no pace whatsoever. Even Saifullah bowling the 20th over, knowing as a batter that the bowler is going to bowl a slower delivery to you. Still, Rajat Ganesh, he was struggling to strike big. Short delivery. This has worked away nicely. They ran the first one harder, but settled only for a single.
Good stuff in this over. 2 dots and a single, but it's not about containing. When you're defending 140, you need 3 wickets at least in the power play. And we have seen in the past, once you lose 3 wickets inside 6 overs, even a score of 140, 150 could become a tricky one. That's what exactly Ranjit Mani will be hoping from Haider Razak and Zishan.
Short delivery. This has been slashed away. And a couple of bounces into the fence. This is where now the bowlers of Team CSS need to realize the moment you go short to him, look at how much time he has to play wherever he wants. Slash to perfection. Both the feet in the air. And it's a classic stroke coming in by the captain Kamran.
He's a little man, but he packs a punch. Strong player, square off the wicket. Zishan Naseer not learning from the last delivery of last over. Haider Razak, similar sort of delivery, was punished for a boundary and he's offered width to Kamran.
Yeah, he's all over the place at the moment, Zishan. All he had to do is just find the right length, find the right channel, try to target the middle and the off stump. That's where you can entice and make the batter drive. That's a good delivery, fiery delivery, and equally well played by Kamran, letting that one go alone.
With the new ball, when you're looking to take wickets, it's all about giving yourself a chance to hit those stumps, to hit those pads. You've got to find that sort of length where you can bring all those 3 dismissals into play. Bowl, LBW, caught behind. If you bowl short, it won't give you those wicket-taking options on this surface.
100% Asghar Khan. And this is where, especially when you are defending such a low target, you have to be spot on. You need to be switched on. But at the moment, this is short stuff and easy pickings for both the batters in the middle. It's 3 gone, 20 for no loss. Haider Razak to continue. So far, both the bowlers have been opting to bowl short to these batters in the middle. Once again, a short delivery and too close to cut Kamran. He thought he had an opportunity to once again cut that. Just beaten by pace. That one really kicked off the surface.
Yeah, phased off the surface. Nicely bowled by Haider. Once again, my point is you got to make those batters come onto that front foot and that sort of length which they are unable to get that comfortable drive away. Is that in between length, that top of off stump. They need to play on the rise. Again, a short delivery. That's all right if you're looking to contain runs, but they need wickets.
Yeah, great analysis there, Asghar Khan. It's just too short. Rightfully said, if you are containing, you can afford to be bowling short on these kind of surfaces. But then when you know there is help and assistance for the fast bowlers, you need to take those chances and try to pitch the ball up, make the batters drive. But so far, it's just too short. And you will see that the batters, yes, they might just get beaten more often than not, but the wickets won't come in your favor. Swing and a miss, trying to use his feet, and that is a good length delivery, but also the line can slightly improve and go towards the middle stump, Asghar.
Absolutely, Wais Ali. That was a much better length and it drew Kamran Atta to play that big shot. Lovely delivery. And this hard brand new ball, when you got that hard rock in your hand, I think being an opening bowler, your responsibility is much more than containing. It's about giving yourself a chance to pick a few wickets. It's a good delivery. He's someone who just hangs back on the back foot. So there is that extra bit of incentive for you to pitch the ball up because he doesn't get a big stride in.
Yeah, talking about both these bowlers, Haider and Zishan, nothing to take away from them. They are two very experienced campaigners. They've been around the domestic circuit for quite a while now. So they know how to be dealing in these conditions. So far, it's been quite surprising the length they have opted to bowl so far. Look at that. Once again, it is going to beat the bat of the batter, but then again, it's no risk involved. When Kamran was playing that shot, it could have just easily edged past his bat and gone towards the third man for a boundary.
Yeah, I think someone like Ranjit Mani needs to just have a word with his quick man. I'll be enticed to give them another over, 3-over burst up front because this power play wickets are really important. So far, if you look as far as containment is concerned, they've been superb. None for 20. When you're defending 180, that's fine, but right now they need wickets. Oh, strong shot. Off the back foot. Beautifully played.
Well, relying on his hand-eye coordination, Kamran Atta, there was no feet movement whatsoever. Look at this. Stand and deliver. It's come right at the meat of the bat and just reminded me of one of the greats of the game. Virendra Sehwag, he was brilliant when it comes to the hand-eye coordination. We'll keep up the conversation alive in the next over. 4 gone, 24 for no loss. Well, it seems like they've heard you, Asghar Khan. They've opted to give another over to Zishan Nasir. And that's the right move. Need to bring your ace bowlers into play. And so far, things haven't gone in their favour.
Now Zishan Nasir, a lot of onus on him to reward the captain's faith by producing something special and try to break this partnership.
yeah, in a desperate need to disengage this partnership, which is now growing in stature. They're cruising along at this stage. Only 115 more runs required, and they have all 10 wickets intact. So the power play so far has gone in the favor of the men in blue. Volcano Sports Academy will be mighty pleased with the effort so far by these opening batters. Kamran on strike. Short delivery, it's been pulled away nicely, but there's protection. It'll only be a single. Got into a bit of a tangle and an awkward position when he was trying to hook that last delivery.
Yeah, cramped him for room. But Kamranata and Wasim Anwar will be thinking, Zishan Nasir into his possibly his last over of this spell. Let's see him through, and he's not causing them a great deal of concern by bowling short. They can afford to take 3 or 4 5 singles in the over, and that's it.
Quite certainly. I think if they don't lose a wicket against Zishan and Heather, it's a win-win situation for them. You might just see Nipun Babu being introduced soon. Swing and a miss. There you go. This is exactly what the point we were trying to make here. Asghar Khan, too wide, going away, too short. And lucky he didn't get edge, because that would have easily gone towards the third man boundary.
Wasim is looking unsettled. Apart from that opening boundary first ball, he's faced 15 deliveries for just 9 runs. Coming back to Zishan, he's got to give himself. He's got the pace. He's bowling in mid 130s. You got to back yourself to hit those stumps more often than not. Or down the leg side, it'll be a wide.
Oh, one thing is pretty much visible, that Zishan Nasir, he's struggling the moment the left-hander comes on strike. We saw the last or the second delivery almost being a wide towards the offside, and now he's fired one down the leg side. So clear signs of struggle here at the moment by their ace bowler Zishan Nasir, and it's not good news for Team CSS. Such an important and a vital game for both the teams. A win and you go to the next round.
Oh, inside edge. Riding his luck, Wasim Anwar. That is gone for a boundary.
Well, that is the delivery which we've been so persistent on. That Zishan should be bowling in that channel. The moment he's gone fuller onto the stumps, he was on the verge of picking up a wicket. It was a wild hoik by Wasim Anwar. And fortune favoring the brave at the moment, 31. Only 109 more runs required. It's just getting too easy. Where do they get a wicket from? Might just see Heather getting one more over. And things not looking too bright for CSS. Swing and a miss once again. Short and a taut delivery.
Not getting himself into great positions there. Wasim Anwar just struggling to cope up with this pace. Batting at the top of the order sometimes can be tricky, especially with someone who's got the pace. I think he just needs to organize his footwork here. He's looking to hit everything on the up, beaten for pace. Poor delivery. That has gone for 5 wides. That's a horrible delivery, and it's not looking good here for Zishan Nasir.
Oh, it just sums up the story and the evening for Zishan Nasir, doesn't it? Once again, 5 wides. He is struggling here. I don't really think Ranjit Mani, the captain, is going to give him one more over. Good to see he's just next to him, pat at the back. Needs to think out of the box, Ranjit Mani, get a spinner maybe. At the moment they are just running away with the show.
It's going to be another wide. He's getting prodigious movement, but he's just not able to hit right areas consistently enough. And it's been a struggle. Really. With the bowler of his caliber, you expect a lot better than this.
Well, what's the point and advantage you as a bowler having if you can't really control the exaggerated movement you're getting? You're into your third over. We understand if you're bowling your first over, but now that you've gotten a groove and you are in a rhythm, you don't expect him to bowl so many wides in this over. Fumble behind the stumps, not good work. The shoulders have certainly dropped down. It just looks like they've given up the game too early.
Overcompensating on that occasion, trying to tuck him up for room, and now another wide down the leg side. I think it won't be a bad idea at this stage to go cross seam. When you're struggling that much to control the movement, I think someone needs to have a word with him. Just get done with this over. It's been a long one.
275 wides so far in this tournament. It just sums up the story that the fast bowlers with the new ball, they have been struggling. It's just not the wides they've given, it's the 5 wides which we have seen a lot in this tournament. Just an alarming situation for the teams. Well left, and finally a lengthy over and a long one comes to the end. It's 5 gone, 39 for no loss. Nothing is working in the favor for Team CSS, and they have opted to go with Farzeen Ahmed. Last over of the power play. Required run rate has now come down below 7. It's just getting out of their hands. Ranjit Mani needs to get, I suppose, Nipun Babu. He's a genuine wicket taker, and you need to get him right now. You don't want to be introducing him when the opponents they need only 65 to 70 runs.
Absolutely. They got to get him in the game. One of the most experienced bowlers in this lineup. Well, Fazeen is medium pace, does enough with the ball. This surface should suit him if he gets his line right. Well, this is becoming a little bit of addiction here. And that's not a great body language. Well, he may be just struggling with something, side strain or a niggle. He's holding his side there.
Yeah, he seems to be in a lot of pain at the moment for Zeen Ahmed. And just looks like he's pulled a muscle, and he will need medical attention. Well, it seems like Farzin, he's done some damage to his hamstring, maybe to his back, but he looked in a lot of pain and could not continue. So it's going to be Abhiram Ritwik to be completing his over. 40 for no loss. Last over of the power play. Easy pickings at the moment for Volcano Sports Academy. They don't seem to be in a hurry, and there's not even that requirement where they would want to finish this game early, because a win here and they will be going through.
This may help Wasim to break the shackles. He was struggling against the Pacers, and after a long time, he picks up a boundary.
Yeah, too short. Abhiram Ritwik needs to understand on this wicket where the margin of error becomes so minimal and just slightly short, and Wasim Anwar cashing onto the opportunity and finding the gap to perfection, getting a boundary. What do they have to do from here onwards? Nipun Babu, surely one of your experienced campaigners, needs to bowl in the next over. A genuine wicket taker. 96 only needed, and they've got plenty of overs to achieve so.
Makes room. Oh, almost chopped one back on. Can't really rely on Abhiram Ritwik to really put any sort of pressure. Part-time spinner in the power plays just came in to complete that over of Farzin. Another strong shot of the back foot. Fumble. There'll be at least two there.
This is not the best of overs we are seeing by Abhiram Ritwik. It's too short on this wicket, and Wasim Anwar, I think he'll be dejected. That should have been hit towards the boundary as well. He had all the time in the world, but finding the fielder. Fumble, though, in the end, getting a couple of more runs. This is going down the leg side, an easy decision for the umpire. And that's the end of the power play, which has gone heavily in the favor of Volcano Sports Academy. It's 46 for no loss.
.46 for none after 6 overs. Nipun Babu introduced into the attack here. Short ball. Pulled with great power from Kamranada, and that's a boundary straight away of Nipun Babu. Slightly short delivery, and boy, he's climbed onto that one so quickly. Wonderful shot from Kamran. That one has just disappeared past that square leg fielder. I think someone just needs to retrieve the ball back. Yeah, he's got it back. Not a great start there from Nipun Babu. Struggling to start off well. That's a lot better. Will be just drifting past leg stump though. Nipun Babu is one of those bowlers who relies on his accuracy and variations. Tough stage for him to come in. The openers well settled. And Kamranata, and it's been dropped. It's raised. Can you believe it? And it's gone through his hands. And that could have been nice. Very, very nasty. He's holding his face. was struck hard through his hands, and he looks in considerable pain there. And just burst through his hands. Kamran that dropped, and that is gone for 6 as well, as Rais Ahmed will have some medical attention. We will take a short break and we'll be back. Back live, and Kamranata has gone big here. Back-to-back sixes. This is not looking good here for CSS. 16 of the first 4 deliveries. Kamranata is on song here. Moves to 30. 17 deliveries. He's attacked the left arm spinner straight away. Superb stuff. And this has gone in the air. Chance and taken. So finally something to cheer for CSS and Nipun Babu. Kamranata played 1 shot too many. And he's paid the price here. Looking to go big. This time outside half of the bat. Taken at short third man. 62 for 1. Nipun Babu getting the much needed breakthrough, dismissing Kamranata. He's gone for 16 in this over. But he's made that breakthrough. Is it all too late for CSS? Ibrar Sheikh comes in at number 3. Clipped away on the onside. Gets off the mark. 17 runs and a wicket of Nipun Babu. It's over 63 for 1 after 7. Round the wicket, Abhiram Rithwik continuing here, nudged away from Ibrar. They can afford to take their time. Just cruising under 6 runs per over. Well, that should not be a problem. Wasim Anwar, 19 of 23, generally struggle against the fast bowlers, but he's a dangerous player against the spinners. Just trying onto the pads. I think just brush the pads on the way through. Like buys. Good opportunity for Ibrar Sheikh to get some time in the middle. Lovely little barrel sweep, but doesn't get past that fielder at short fine. Another single, just rotating the strike at the moment. That's good stuff from Abhiram, slowing it up. Nicely bowled. Again, worked away on the onside for another single. Again, nicely played on the onside. Another single to end the 8th over. 68 for 1. .68 for 1. Nipun Babu continuing. Played it with soft hands. Shots at the bowler's end. He misses. It was good work. Got to the ball quickly enough. Threw at the right end, but just not able to hit the stumps. This is a good matchup, which could go in favor of Wasim Anwar. Left-hander against the left-hander. The ball coming back into the left-hander. He's got a chance to hit few big ones. That was the left arm wrist spinner. Dropped it short. Pulled away from Wasim for 4. Powerful man picked out the gap between long on and mid wicket. He goes for it. Strong sweep shot. Straight to square leg. Looking so comfortable, these two now. There's nothing much happening at the moment. Nipun Babu. He needs to strike on regular basis here for CSS to have that glimmer of hope in this game. Makes room and follows him. Slow through the air as well. Good work on the offside. Toss stops. Goes through the leg side, just short of that man at mid wicket. That's good bowling. He's enticed him, he's induced him into a fall shot there. Brar gets away with it. Last ball of the ninth over. 75 for 164 more required. Under 6 runs per over. Well, the game is done and dusted. Pick up a quick single, shy at the bowler's end, but he gets it comfortably enough. 9 overs gone, 76 for 1. $76 for 1 after 9 overs. It's going to be a bowling change. Skipper Ranjit Mani introducing himself into the attack with those quickish off breaks. There you go, that off cutter into the surface. Worked away for a single. Just not enough runs to really put any sort of pressure on these batters. You're defending a low power total. You need wickets up front, and that didn't happen. Okay, punched off the back foot, straight to long off. That's all they need at the moment. Just work it around in the gaps. Pick up one odd boundary here and there, and that should be good enough to take them to a comfortable victory. Nice batting from Wasim. Just rotating the strike. Again, this is becoming all too easy. 4 deliveries, 4 singles. Just milking it around here, milking those gaps. They're cruising along. Perhaps it's a time to get another man in the ring, an extra fielder to stop those singles. Because the way they are going at the moment, it's going to be done and dusted pretty quickly. Six singles of the over. Volcano Sports Academy 82 for 1 after 10. Worked away on the onside. Well, that's another single. They're rotating strike at will at the moment. These two. It's going to be no idea into the attack. .29 for Wasim. Prior is just found some rhythm, 10 of 11, but that is not a concern at this stage of the game for Volcano. They just need to keep it simple and keep it going. Clipped away, pass, shot, fine. They're just dictating terms at the moment. No real hurry, taking their time, and why not? That required rate is pretty much under control. Once it goes in a T20 game below 6, it just completely takes the pressure off the batting side. Another punch off the back foot on the offside. No real urgency at the moment as far as Ibrar is concerned. He's pushing the singles, getting the job done. They're just chipping away this stage of the game. Now the clip through mid-on. Initially was looking for that second, not there. Short delivery and again work behind square. They've been superb as far as strike rotation is concerned. 11 singles of the last 11 deliveries. That's good going. Not taking any risk whatsoever. Clever batting. That's a dot ball to finish. 11 gone. 87 for 1.
Well, this has been one-way traffic so far. It's Ranjit Mani to continue. This is in the air. Chance. Oh, very close. They need wickets and they need 2 to 3 quick wickets. That's the only way they can win this game. Required run rate is below 6 runs per over. No issues whatsoever. Has been such a dominant performance. Not only their batting, also of course their bowling, their fielding. It has been top notch. Ranjit Mani hasn't really bowled in this tournament. Once again, this is in the air. And taken. So finally getting an important breakthrough CSS. And it is Ranjit Mani, the captain, picking up the all-important wicket of the set batter. Wasim Anwar will have to go back after scoring 31. So CSS will need to have belief in themselves, have the faith that they can win this game. It's not over until it's over. Get a couple of more wickets and you never know. It's 88 for 2. Well, timed wicket coming in for CSS, and it's Ranjit Mani. It was a surprising move, to say the least. We haven't seen him bowl in this tournament so far. It's going to be the new batter who's made his way in the center at the moment. No pressure. Divan Mini can really get some runs under his belt. Not had the best of tournament so far, and straight away he has gone towards the mid wicket and it's a maximum. So it took him just one delivery to straight away get into the act, and he has launched this into the orbit. It was high, long, and decent attempt in the deep, but it was always going to go away from him. Maximum. He went full over, a wicket going down, and now straight away David getting into the act. Loud appeal, but striking outside the off stump. And overthrow given, and they have taken a couple of more runs in the form of a leg bye. So inching closer now to victory. Only 44 is what is required. This is turning out to be a pretty much one-sided encounter, which we believed was supposed to be an absolute thriller. High-octane game, two renowned sides taking on each other. And it seems like David, he's come out with a purpose, and that is to really finish off this game quickly. 12 gone, 96 for 2. Nipun Babu to continue. He's been slightly expensive today. A lot more was expected from him. Yes, he has picked up a wicket. Just could not land the ball in the right areas. Right then, we will go down to the center where we have the captain of Team Volcano Sports Academy, Kamran Atta, alongside Asghar Khan.
ये कैप्टन, और मैं इनसे जानना चाहूँगा कि फर्स्ट टाइम अबू धाबी में लाइव ब्रॉडकास्ट क्रिकेट सारा कुछ फैसिलिटीज़ इनके बारे में हमें बताएं, कितना अच्छा महसूस कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि ऑल ओवर द यूएई आप काफ़ी डोमेस्टिक भी खेलें, बट फर्स्ट टाइम अबू धाबी में ये सेकंड टूर्नामेंट है, आपका कैसा एक्सपीरियंस चल रहा है?
सबसे पहले तो ये अबू धाबी की जो मैनेजमेंट है, अमित सर, इनका शुक्रिया अदा करेंगे कि जिन्होंने ये सारा इनिशिएटिव लिया, क्योंकि अबू धाबी में बहुत से प्लेयर्स हैं जिनको अपॉर्चुनिटी नहीं मिल पाती एमिरेट्स क्रिकेट में। तो माशाल्लाह लड़के यहाँ पे खेल रहे हैं, अच्छा परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं, आप देख लें नया नया टैलेंट सामने आ रहा है, तो अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह अच्छा है और काफ़ी खुश हैं हम लोग।
और टीम की परफॉर्मेंस से भी काफ़ी मुतमईन होंगे, अभी चेस काफ़ी कंट्रोल में लग रहा है।
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह हमारे लड़के माशाल्लाह आपको पता है अच्छे हैं। पिछला टूर्नामेंट भी काफ़ी मेहनत की थी, सारे हमारे लोकल ही लड़के हैं, और ये तो आसिफ भाई हैं जो ज़्यादातर अपनी हमारे टीम के लड़कों को, लोकली लड़कों को चांस देते हैं। तो अच्छा है, लड़कों के लिए भी अच्छा है कि परफॉर्म करे, आगे एमिरेट्स क्रिकेट है उसको रिप्रेजेंट कर सकते हैं।
वेल, रमज़ान करीम एंड मस्ट बी एक्साइटिंग होगा आपके लिए कि ये रमज़ान का सीज़न आ रहा है, अभी काफ़ी क्रिकेट आ रही है, तो उसकी प्रिपरेशन कैसे चल रही है वोल्कानो स्पोर्ट्स अकेडमी के हवाले से?
बस हमारे बैक टू बैक मैचेस चलते रहते हैं, और बस खेल रहे हैं, लोकली मैचेस भी खेल रहे हैं, और माशाल्लाह ये मैचेस भी खेल रहे हैं, तो अच्छा है हमारे लिए इंशाल्लाह।
Well, Kamran, good luck for this game and rest of the season. Thank you.
थैंक यू।
That was Kamran Atta with his wonderful thoughts.
Thank you very much, Asghar Khan. That was Kamran Atta, the captain of Volcano Sports Academy. He's led the team so well in this tournament. Not only in this tournament, 3 weeks ago there was a lately domestic tournament conducted here in Abu Dhabi, and they were renowned as the champions. It was Kamran Atta lifting the trophy with pride, and it was Kamran Atta himself who was the player of the match also in the all-important grand finale. So that's a lot of value. Kamran Atta was shedding some light on regards to the tournament. It's 13 gone, 102 for 2. Well, David Minnie, he's enjoying his outing in the middle alongside Abrar Sheikh. He's on to 17, and in 18 deliveries he's faced. Just milking the ball around, looking for the singles and doubles on the other end. David once again goes big, but this time he's found the fielder. Magnificent take. Kept his calmness, kept his composure, and it's the captain Ranjit Mani. He's picked up another wicket, but the question remains to be asked, is it too late? Beautifully bowled onto the stumps, perfect length. David once again wanted to clear the mid wicket, trying to get a maximum to his favour. Found the fielder in the end, has taken an excellent take. So it's another wicket going down in the context of play. It's 103 for 3. Well, it's Ranjit Mani chipping in with another wicket. Divan Mine, he came out with an intention to seal the deal as quickly as possible. In the end, finding the fielder and losing his wicket. So in comes Mohammad Irshad, the talented right-handed batter. And what a time to come when you know your team only needs 37 more. Make it now 36 required, and they've got plenty of overs to achieve so. And this has been a clinical performance by Volcano Sports Academy. Mind you, just to remind our viewers, it was a crunch game for both the sides. And if Volcano go on to win this game, they will be cementing their spot for the next round. CSS, they might just get a sniff and qualify for the next round because they've got a healthy run rate. Oh, that just sums up the story. Let's go on towards the boundary. Bit of a misfeel, I would say. Did all the hard part. Ran a long way. That's a magnificent shot. Look at this. Just letting the ball come to him and opening the face of the bat at the right time. Placing it gently. Yeah, just at the right last split of a second. Couldn't really get his hand onto the ball. Ranjit Mani, the captain, giving glimmer of hope by picking up 2 wickets in a flurry. I think it's just too much to ask for by the captain, Ranjit. Started off very well in the first innings with the bat. Rajay getting the better of him. Playing it with soft hands. And very, very close. Careful. Don't want to be losing another wicket at this juncture. Cruising along at the moment is Volcano Sports Academy. No pressure whatsoever. Really waited and picked the loose deliveries. Oh, this was a chance. A genuine chance created yet again. And just could not hold on to it. Ranjit Mani can't believe his luck. He dived. He did jump. But then again, just could not hold on to it. Timed his jump to perfection. Apesh in full control will only be a single to close out the 14th over. It's 110 for 3. Nipun Babu to be bowling his last over is proven to be a little expensive. Picked up on wicket of Kamran Atta, the captain. He's bowled him. Another wicket goes down. Do we have a twist in the tail? And it's Abrar Sheikh. He's just asking a question to his partner. Was this required? Inside edge onto the pads, then going onto the stumps. So they have picked up another wicket, and CSS, they should believe in themselves. They do have an outside chance to win this game. It's 110 for 4. Shihan Dilshan is the new man who's just made his way in the center. Only 30 more required, 5.5. And they are losing wickets now here, Volcano Sports Academy. Left-hander, he's come out of a situation where his team needs only 30 more runs, so no pressure whatsoever. But still, CSS, they should believe in themselves. Another wicket from here. You never know. 30 are a lot of runs in a T20 game. So a couple of good overs. CSS will then believe that they can win this game. Trying to bowl the wrist spin here, Nipun Babu. Too short. And straight away, it's Jihan Dilshan. He will be off the mark with a single. Well, I think it's high time you need to go back to your ace bowlers. It has to be Haider Razak. He's got a couple of overs under his sleeve. And also Zishan Nasir. You need to back your main bowlers. Nipun Babu, he's done and dusted after this. So might as well just try to give your best bowlers a go and try to fire onto the stumps. Batters are making mistakes at the wrong time of this game. Another dot delivery. Still 29 more runs required, 2 more wickets, and you never know. CSS somehow are sneaking and making their way back in the middle. Lovely delivery, and equally well played by Abrar Sheikh. He's taking his time, Abrar Sheikh, and he knows the demand of the current situation of the game, that singles will do the job for your side. So he did not take any unnecessary chances against the bowlers, and has struck only one boundary. It just shows that it has been a sensible approach and a very mature knock, to say the least, by Abrar Sheikh. Kept on rotating strike, kept on putting up. Oh, knocked him over. Another one bites the dust. Hold on, hold on. Do we have a twist in the tail? Half the side is now gone back to the dugout, and Nipun Babu creating magic in the middle. It was a short delivery. He tried to work it away towards the long on. Inside edge, onto the stumps. 5 down now, and still 28 required. You can now see that the body language has changed slightly in the camp of Team CSS, and they should now believe they can run into the tail. It's 112 for 5. Makes his way in the center. It's going to be Shakib Ahmed. Still 28 more runs needed. This match is not over. Nipun Babu picking up 2 wickets, striking twice in this over, and he's given only 2 runs. And CSS, for their point of view, they would be thinking and wishing they had one more over for Nipun Babu, as he's going to be done and dusted for the night. Watch out for that nice little arm delivery. It's going to be full and straight. Exciting ball coming up. It is full and straight, and well played by Shakib, defending that, and Nipun Babu, he's done for the night. Excellent bowling figures. 4 overs, 33 is what he's given, and picked up 3 important wickets. It's 15 gone. 112 for 5. So no signs of Zishan Nasir or Haider Razak. They're persisting with Navodya Vijay Kumara. Was economical in the first over he bowled. Just a 5. Let's see if he can pick up a wicket or 2. I beg your pardon, I've gotten it all wrong. It's Ranjit Mani to continue bowling his last over. Drifting onto the leg side. This is something which they can't afford. Give away extras. Each and every run is so important, and pressure, I believe, is on Volcano Sports Academy, because CSS, they were down and out. Volcano, they were cruising along. This has been hit hard once again. Misfield. Can't afford to do that at this juncture of the game where you can. You could have really made a comeback. They have picked up the 5 wickets, but these chances, they have to be stopped. Too short. And it's been punched nicely and bursted through the hands of the fielder. It's gone towards the boundary. So 23 more required. Can Ranjit Mani, the captain, pick up another wicket? That will mean you will be going into Ghulam Murtaza, another explosive batter. Well, this is in the air. It's skied up. Chance. And he hangs on to it. Oh Oh my word, Volcano Sports Academy, what are you doing? They were cruising along at one stage, and now all of a sudden they are losing wickets at regular intervals. Beautifully bowled, taking all the pace of the delivery. Excellent roll of the fingers, and another one bites the dust. It's the set batter. Abrar Sheikh has to go back, which will mean they will have two new batters in the middle. Game on. 117 for 6. Well, this match is not over. Still 23 more needed. CSS, they should believe in themselves. They have an outside chance to win this game. Now it's Ranjit Mani, the captain, leading from the front, and in comes a destructive machine. Ghulam Murtaza will look to finish this game quickly. Beautifully bowled. Lovely delivery. Deceiving Ghulam Murtaza on his very first ball. This is where CSS, they should think that they have to pick Ghulam Murtaza early. Don't let him settle in. It has to be full and straight. Oh, was that a chance? Yes, it was a half chance, I would say. But you would really want it to go in your favor. This could have been disaster for Volcano if you would have lost Ghulam Murtaza. From being 103 for 2, they are now 118 for 6. That just shows that they have lost track. The men in blue, Volcano Sports Academy, they were cruising along at one stage. It was a pretty much one-sided encounter. Not anymore. Still 22 required. Pulled away nicely along the carpet. Will only be a single. It's getting closer. It's not easy. Just the last 4 overs remaining. It's 119 for 6. Well, all of a sudden this match has come to life, which was supposed to be pretty much one-sided encounter. Now Team CSS should have the belief that they can win this game. If they can knock out either of these two batters in the middle, Ghulam or Shakib, we will be in for a fascinating finish here. They will be running into the tail. And it's going to be Haider Razak to be bowling his third over. 2 important overs coming in. A lot is expected by Haider Razak. Needs to strike here, try to get those Yorkers going in his favor. Has to be full and straight. Shakib, he does have the tendency to play across the line. They've got a deep fine leg, deep square, deep cover, and a deep third man, and alongside the long on and long off, they're both in the circle. Tap and run, that's all what is required. Singles is all they need. Still there's no need to panic. But Ghulam Murtaza, we know the way he plays, he will try to finish off this game maybe in the next couple of overs.
Well, he's the danger man for CSS. If they can remove him, they could have a chance in this game. Who knows? We have seen in the past, there's a game of glorious uncertainty. They're just 2 wickets away. 2 more wickets, especially if they can right now remove this man. Had the Razak streaming in here. Worked away on the onside. I don't think so at the moment. He's looking to play those big shots, and that is pretty smart, working the ball into the gaps.
Yes, has been a sensible approach. He's a mature cricketer, Ghulam Murtaza. Of course, he has been into these situations. And we have seen him really change the complexion of games early on in the past. But this scenario is pretty much simple for him, playing against the nature of his actual gameplay, which is to look for the huge sixes. He's opting to stick around with the singles. That's all they need. And Asghar Khan, you just mentioned 2 wickets. I think 1 wicket. Either of these 2 batters and you will be running into the tail. Then there will be a bit of a panic. Short delivery, waiting for the signal of the umpire. That's been called 1 for the over. So dot delivery. Still plenty of overs to achieve these 19.
Yeah, they just need to keep it simple, and that's why Ghulam and Shakib, they're just taking their time here. Less than run a ball, it should not be a problem. Just 4 wickets, that is something they got to be wary of. Can't afford to make an error of judgment here and try to play that glory shot and get out. Played away towards that sweeper on the offside. Singles would do at this stage of the game.
I think Haider Razak can have a method to his bowling at this stage of the game. Have a deep fine, deep square, deep mid wicket, get the long on, long off in the circle and just bowl those quick, sharp bouncers or maybe a slower bumper as well. Try to surprise Ghulam Murtaza. Need to come up with a plan. You just can't just come in and bowl to Ghulam Murtaza. Excellent Yorker. Equally well played. Dealt with ease in the end. Ghulam Murtaza inching closer to victory. Only 17 is what is needed, which was proving to be a pretty much one-sided encounter. All of a sudden, Volcano Sports Academy have made a match out of it. You never know. Another wicket and things will get much interesting in the center. Haider Razak, he's given only 4 runs. So 1 more delivery to deal. And who's going to bowl the next over? That remains to be the question. Zishan, he's got 1. Nicely driven, in full control. And they're doing it with utmost ease at the moment. Both the batters in the middle. It's 17 gone. 124 for 6.
.124 for 6 after 17 overs. Lofted, but not quite out of the middle of the bat. Straight to long on, good running. Easy couple of runs.
Yeah, it was Shakib who was running in the hot end. And Ghulam Murtaza, not the quickest between the wickets. And Shakib getting 2 more runs, inching closer to victory now. Volcano Sports Academy. CSS, even if they go on to lose this game, they still have an outside chance to qualify because, mind you, out of the 12 teams, 8 teams will go through. And CSS, they have a very healthy net run rate. That's been cut away with precision. and only a single to offer.
Yeah, you make a very good point. That prospect, they've done well to delay the inevitable. And with the ball, not enough runs to defend, but I guess they just made sure that they try to protect that net run rate. And they've done a fair job of it. Well, this man, will he look to finish it off? Ghulam Murtaza played those big hits. He can get the game done and dusted pretty quickly. And that also brings a little bit of risk. That was a tempter offside off stump. A wide delivery from him, just trying to make Ghulam Murtaza fetch. Have a look at the big frame of Ghulam Murtaza. He's inching to go big here. Again, another tempter, drifter away from him, and he leaves it alone.
Well, the extras have been definitely the highlight in this innings. We've seen 18 extras in the first innings and now make that 19 extras by CSS. And that's something which you can't really afford to do when you're defending only 139. It shows the lack of discipline. Navodaya Vijay Kumar trying to bowl it away from the arc in the range of Ghulam. But in the process, he is just gifting these valuable runs. Nicely punched, but straight into the hands of Ranjit Mani, who has done a fantastic job today. Not with the bat this time. He's come on to bowl today. Surprisingly, it was a surprise package. And also, I think Rais Ahmed, he was struck on the face, got injured, so didn't see him bowl. Oh, that could have been a blinder of a catch and certainly would have been a turning point in this game.
Great effort though from Navodaya, diving forward towards his left as well. Little tentative there. Ghulam Murtaza was looking to push that on the onside for a single. Just 11 more required. They won't want to go to the last over. Possibly look to finish in the next one. One wicket here could just give them a glimmer of hope round the wicket. Good delivery, a dot ball.
I think we just need to give credit here to Ghulam Murtaza. He's come out to a situation where there's no pressure as of such at him, but still, he's really played against his natural gameplay. And that just shows how sensible the approach has been by the big unit. Ghulam Murtaza. Excellent delivery though. Inside edge and couple of more runs added to the tally. So just the 9 more runs required. We're going into the last 2 overs. It's 131 for 6. I think it's just too much to ask for Zishan Nasir. An off day for him. Was struggling initially those 3 overs. Hasn't gone for many runs. The problem was he was struggling to find his right line, right length. And he's coming to be bowling the penultimate over where the opponents, they need only 8 to win. Punched away towards cover region. They might consider to come back for the second. The misfield will allow them. And now inching closer to victory. Only 5 needed, and I won't be surprised if Ghulam Murtaza will try to finish this game off with a glory hit.
Sure, he'll look to play that shot, but right now, the problem for Zishan Nasir, that opening burst was not the economy, because they were defending a very modest or less about that wicket columns. No wickets so far.
Short delivery. This is gone miles up in the air. Who wants it? The keeper calls it. And he hangs on to it. Excellent take. They have picked up an important wicket. But the question is it too late? Because they need only 6 to win.
You never know. Looks like too late, but we could have a little bit of drama towards the end. Short delivery. Try to play that big shot through the leg side, top edge, with the gloves on. That's an excellent catch and a simple one as well. 7 down. That's the end of Ghulam. 134 for 7.
Ajay Dharnia makes his way in the center. Just one big hit is what is required. They've got ample time to do so. Still 10 more deliveries to go, 10 legal deliveries. And 6 is what they need. Can Zishan Nasir knock the stumps off Ajay? Oh, beautifully bowled. And how did Ajay get his bat down on time? And also getting a couple of more runs.
Very good attempted Yorker, but I'll question the field placing. When a number 9 comes in, you got to get the field up. Just defending 6 runs, you need to be thinking 3 wickets, 3 good deliveries. You want to keep the number 9 on strike.
Yeah, such a valid point you've highlighted here, Asghar Khan. Really, you have to go all out, have an aggressive mindset. Yeah, another misfield. I think it's over now. Only 3 is what is needed.
The misfield on the offside, that really sums up the day for CSS. Really, a lot was expected of them. Batting first, good batting lineup, not able to get going. But in the field, they've managed with their resources well enough, Ranjit Mani, to somehow drag this game to the 19th over. And 137 for 7. This could be all over pretty quickly.
Short delivery worked away towards third man. They're considering to come back for the second and denied by his partner. So just 2 more runs required. Zishan Nasir gave a glimmer and the slightest of hopes where he picked up Ghulam Murtaza. And I think 139 was never enough on this surface. And also after not the best of starts for your bowling team, it never looked like CSS would have won this game. Yeah, a bit of a turbulence in the middle, losing quick wickets. Ranjit Mani, Nipun Babu picking 3 wickets apiece. Now all they need is 2 more runs to seal the deal and to qualify for the next round. Volcano Sports Academy, it has been a great show. Up in the air, and they will come back for the second. Yes, they will comfortably, and that's it. It's Volcano Sports Academy winning this high octane game. A lot was expected. We were expecting to have a blockbuster of a game, but in the end, it just turned out to be a pretty much one-sided encounter. Volcano Sports Academy, they will be riding high on confidence, know the value and the importance of winning this game. Well led by Kamran Atta, their captain, giving a great start to the second innings. Handshakes all around. CSS, mind you, after losing 2 games out of the 3 they've played in the group stage, still are not out of this tournament. They will be depending on the results of the other games to be going in their favor. Now that's the end of the game. Looking at the batting card, it was Wasim Anwar and Kamran Atta giving a great start. 31 for Wasim, 30 for Kamran. Just 18 deliveries, and then Abrar Sheikh joining the party, 27 valuable runs. And then those 3 quick wickets, and that's where we thought there will be a bit of a stutter. And Shakib and Ajay doing the job for the team in the end, comfortably chasing it down in 19 overs. We're talking about the bowling performance. You can see a lot of options being utilized. Hishan Nasir, an off day for him. Haider Razak surprisingly not bowling his 4 overs. That's where they missed the trick. Nipun Babu and Ranjit Mani picking up 3 wickets apiece gave a glimmer of hope. And 20 extras. That is a lot of extras when you're defending 139. We're done and dusted for match number 13, and CSS batting first. Rajat Ganesh playing a valuable 53 alongside Abhi Ramrat with 51. Saifullah, brilliant bowling figures. 11 runs, couple of wickets to his tally. Ajay Dharnia, once again not disappointing. 2 wickets in reply. Volcano Sports Academy have chased this down in 19 overs. It was Wasim and Kamran Atta show. Abrar Sheikh also playing a good knock in the end. And Volcano Sports Academy have clinched victory here in match number 13 and cementing a spot in the next round. We're just going to dive into a short little break, and once we are back, we will have Asghar Khan down in the center for the post-match presentation. Stay tuned.
Very warm welcome to the post-match presentation of UPro Ramadan Rumble. In the match number 13, CSS batting first and could only manage 139 for 4 in allotted 20 overs. In reply, Volcano Sports Academy cruised to a victory by 3 wickets with just 19 overs they faced up. I've got alongside the honorable match referee Mr. Akbar Ali, and he's going to present the player of the match award for his outstanding fast bowling display, where he's bowled 4 overs, just gave away 11 runs and 2 wickets. It's Saifullah Noor with his wonderful performance, which really set up this game for Volcano Sports Academy. Is our player of the match, bowled with great energy. बहुत बहुत मुबारक हो सैफ। ये बताएं थोड़ा कंडीशंस के हिसाब से आपने बहुत ज़्यादा चेंज ऑफ पेस और स्लो डिलीवरीज की, तो क्या विकेट होल्ड कर रही थी?
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। विकेट तो तेज़ करने से यही कि बैट पे लग रही थी, तो इसलिए स्लो वन ज़्यादा कर रहे थे क्योंकि बैट पे नहीं आ रहा था स्लो, तो इसलिए स्लो कर रहे थे बॉलिंग।
काफ़ी अच्छा रिदम आपका चल रहा है, और इम्पोर्टेंट विक्ट्री को कैसे देख रहे हैं आगे टूर्नामेंट के लिए?
इंशाल्लाह अच्छा करेंगे, बाकी अल्लाह की मर्ज़ी है।
Well, very well played.
Thank you.
That was Saifullah Noor with his brilliant performance, which really sealed the deal for Volcano Sports Academy. That's it for now.